Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. First off, I'd like to say before I begin this, just thank you for everyone out there that is supporting my channel, watching my videos. I enjoy making them. It's trial and error, but I'm doing it. Anyhow, like the title says, this video is about the $100 startup book. And I haven't done book reviews before. I haven't even done any, if you look at my channel. However, I just read this book the other day. I was in Ignigo Chapters, and I saw this, and I was like, hey, $100, you're going to start a company for $100 bucks. Okay, you got me hooked already. I got to know how to do this. Like, wow, you can start it for $100 bucks. And well, I read this book, and oh, by the way, this is not sponsored. I don't know this Chris guy. I don't know him at all. I actually paid with my own money. I bought this book. But the thing that makes this book so unique, at least to me, and got me so excited about it after reading it, is literally, you could do this, whatever your passion is, whatever you're most enthused about, skill level, whatever. You could literally start a company. There's one guy in here who basically started a company from his 9-to-5 job, started his own company for $52 and I think it was 86 cents. And what was that? That was the price of a business license. The thing that this book does stress in it is if you want your dreams to happen, you want more freedom, you want more happiness in your life, you want more love, you want more money, whatever it is that you're looking for. I'm not saying this is going to be the know-all, end-all to all the problems, and this isn't like, you buy this book, you're a billionaire. I'm not saying that. But I found this book very intriguing and very informative. And it made me start that one pedal, that one little niche that you need to start opening up an idea, or something might pop that you go, hey, I never thought of that before. Wow, really? You can do that? And so yes, this book is quite unique. And to give you an example of other things, like that one guy, he opened it up with just a business license. There was a guy, and this was a very interesting story in this book. I'll give you a couple of them. I don't want to bore you to death with this video. But there was a guy, his name was John, and it's in the book, and he was an architect. Now you think, well, he's an architect, well, what's the big deal, right? He probably makes good money, and maybe he did. But he was an architect for a few years, and then like a lot of people in the great US of A and around the world, he got laid off, unemployed. And he's like, wow, he says, like, I'm unemployed, what am I going to do, kind of thing, right? Like most people would, right? Now you start panicking. You have to start making income. You need to pay rent or something. And this is where this book helps out for those, he did it, and now he's sharing his story with you. And there's lots of interesting information in this. And what John did was, he was unemployed. Okay, so what do you do? Doesn't have a business, he doesn't know what he's going to do. But he was an architect. So he went down to a local farmer's market, made a very simple sign out of cardboard, newspaper, whatever. And it just said, 5 cents architectural advice. Now that was it. He is a professional architect. He knows how to build things, structure things. So he just went down there. He was unemployed. He didn't have anything else to do. It was a farmer's market. He knew lots of people were going to be there. So he set up a shop, 5 cents. And sure enough, people would come over and say, really, you're going to give me advice? He goes, yeah. And he gave you genuine, honest advice. He says, I ain't doing nothing. I'm going to help you out. It's like giving forward, paying it forward. So he did. And he gave 5 cents. And he did this for a few weeks, I believe it was, at this farmer's market, because it only happened on the weekends. But he did this. He continued to do this while he also continued to look for work. Well, eventually, after doing this a few farmer's markets, word got around like, hey man, you're building a house, you're adding an addition, you're doing something that you need some advice on, or you want some advice on. Go see this guy, he's only going to charge you a nickel. Well, from word of mouth, what happened? The local news got a hold of it. The local news came and interviewed him. From that local news, CNN picked them up, the BBC picked them up, other news works, and guess what? All free. He didn't pay for that advertising. He didn't pay for his story to be told. He just went out trying to find a job. And for 5 cents and a few days of his time, he ended up making new clients, new contacts, and he started getting hired. And in the end, he opened up his own business. And now he runs his own business. And it says right here in the book that he's got co-workers, some of them that are still out there struggling to find a job. They may have found one by now since this book's been published, but it just gives you an idea how simple it could be. There was another guy. Now maybe you're thinking, well, I'm not an architect. I didn't go to college. I didn't go to university. I didn't get a master's degree in architecture. That's fine. There's another guy. His name was Nev. He lived in Whistler, British Columbia in Canada. And he was like your local college student, high school student, whatever. His passion at that time was snowboarding. He goes, I love snowboarding. I want to go snowboarding every day. So he did every day. So he can snowboard during the day, and then at night he needed more money. So he got part-time jobs in Whistler to pay for his lifts and his passes so he could go snowboarding during the daytime. And you're thinking, well, what does that have to do with a business? Well, this is the thing. He got laid off from his jobs. Maybe he was spending too much time on the mountain. Who knows? But he got unemployed. And it's in the book that you can read. So what did he do for next to nothing? He found a friend to help him out. And he says, okay, what am I going to do? But he loves snowboarding. So what they did was him and a buddy got together and he made video tutorials. Video instructions on how to snowboard. Things that you should do, what you should look for, the proper boots, the way you should hook your bindings up, the way you should set your bindings, wax your board, the type of board you need, how to select a board, if you're too tall, too short, too small, whatever. Do you need a wider board, shorter board, whatever. He just made a video of it. Made a website. And this book even tells you how to get a free website. Very simple, or you can pay even less money. Trust me folks, there's websites out there that are a lot cheaper than you'd imagine. So he put up a few videos, tutorials on how to do this. And guess what? In his first year of running that website with these video tutorials on how to snowboard, right? He made 30 grand the first year. And the second year he even made more. I think it was 60,000, I think it says in the book. So it just goes to show you, you can make money from nothing. In a sense, right? Here's a guy, he wasn't going to school, he was just snowboarding, right? And that is the unique thing about this book that it tells you. Is one of the things it really emphasizes is starting out small. And trust me, you think, well, why do you want to start out small? Because it's less expensive, right? If it succeeds, if whatever you're doing starts working or snowballing or rolling, why not continue it? If you can make $1 here or $5 there doing something that you passionately love doing, then why not? I mean, like, you can keep doing your 9-to-5 thing if you want for a while until the business actually succeeds, right? That's where there's a lot of home-based businesses. People start business from home, right? They can't afford to rent an office or a building, right? But they're paying a mortgage. Maybe the wife or you yourself are working during the day, doing stuff at night. So anyways, that's just a fraction of what you're going to get from this book. And like I said, I don't do a lot of these. This is the first one I've ever done, but I just had to share this because I know right now, this time, this economy, whatever you want to call it, people are out there struggling, or they're sitting there, you know, I'm stuck in this 9-to-5 rut. I just would like to do something else. I really would. Or maybe you want to do what you're doing. Maybe the field that you've chosen. Maybe you did get a degree. Maybe you did get a college degree. Maybe you did all that stuff. Then again, maybe you didn't, right? Maybe you lost your parents. Maybe you lost one of your loved ones. And now all of a sudden you're forced into working. It's just an idea that you read this book and it may not be the answer to all your problems. By far, it may not be. But at the same time, it may get you very excited and very, like, open up new things and make you look at things and value things and just look at things at a different angle. So yeah. Would I recommend this book? Absolutely. And they say you're constantly learning, right? You're learning new things. Knowledge is power. And this is like some of those social media marketer guys says is like books can be tools. And it's true. When you go to school, they don't just sit there and ramble off and tell you stuff. They usually hand you a book or suggest that you buy a book that has very valuable information in it. And these are like stories, some of them, but actual facts of people that have done it. And trust me, when you read this book and you see how simply it can be and how easily it could happen, I bet you may not quit your job, but I bet you take a stab at doing this. So that's all I got to say about this book. Hopefully I haven't taken too much of your time. Thank you for watching. I support and thank all of you out there, because without you watching my channel and viewing my videos that I do and sharing my experiences with you, it's just like, why would you want to do it if no one wants to watch? But I appreciate that, and so thank you very much from my heart, because I do like doing these things. I also have other passions, and so reading actually is one of them. So thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.